Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is MaryAnngeline, and this is a hip mobility yoga flow class. Today's class we focus on really opening up through our hips. So let's start in a bound angle pose, supine bound angle pose, on our backs with our feet together and our knees wide. Your hands can rest on your belly or maybe a little wider on the hip points, and begin to breathe deeply and fully in and out of your nose, connecting with your breath, allowing it to create depth and awareness for the body. And as you set this breath up here, let it be the foundation so that when you need to lean on the breath for a little support later on, you can. Begin to slowly send the arms overhead, reach through your fingertips. Keep your legs as they are, but use the strength of those inner thighs to press the knees towards the ground. Bend the elbows now for cactus arms and slowly hover the feet up. Pull them towards your belly and tap the pinky edges back down. Again, pull those feet up, lower the feet down. Feet float up, knees stay wide. Feet lower, knees still stay wide. Again, feet high and feet low. This next time, bring your feet in, hold on to your feet, pull your heels towards your chest. Knees continue to stay wide and maybe sway those hips side to side. Rock to the right, rock to the left. Anchor the shoulder blades in the back of your head into the mat and draw your lower belly in even more. Keep your right leg in towards the chest. Left leg goes long, but think pigeon. So left hand holds on to the right foot. Right hand gently presses the right thigh away. The left leg stays nice and long. Hover your figure four now. Pull the left knee in, right ankle to left thigh, hands behind your left leg. Guide the thigh towards you as you use your right elbow to press the thigh away. Keep the figure four shape. Open your arms out to a T. Then let the knees fall to the right and circle the left arm up and over. So rock onto your right side and start to circle that left arm. Again, rock to your right, full circle as you go back onto your back body. This time we hold, so we're in a twist. Bring the knees back to neutral and let the legs fall to the left now. So the right sole of the foot is on the mat. You can keep your gaze up or look over the right shoulder. Rock all your weight to your left side now. Keep the legs as they are and start to sit up tall. Come into a twist. Right knee is still bent, left arm to the outside of the right leg. You can even bend the elbow if that feels better. Right hand behind you as a little support, a little kickstand. Take the gaze forward. Right leg moves from the front to the back into pigeon pose. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Hands down to the mat next to you. Nice straight arms, forehead to the ground. Of course, if this sleeping pigeon with the arms back is too intense, you can always bring your hands underneath your forehead. Breathe fully, breathe deeply. Reach the arms back up towards the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. Bend your back knee. So think double 90 here, but maybe more of a stag pose. Heels as close to the booty as possible or as far away as you'd like. Turn towards the right side of your mat, towards the right diagonal, and fold. Take the hands as far away from you as you can. So we're folding over the front foot or shin, depending on the angle of that leg. Bring it back to neutral. Sit up tall, hands to heart center. Now twist to your left. Use your hands to walk yourself over your left thigh now. Head can drop heavy. Maybe shake out the head. No, nod it yes. Release through the neck. Press yourself back up. Look to the front. Hands to heart. Send your back foot to the front. Bring your soles of your feet together. Big toe grab. Balance on your bum, on your sits bones. Then rock it back, hover into your kind of air, butterfly legs. Take that rock a few times, forward and back, forward and back. And the next time you're seated, pause. Bring the pinky edge of the feet to the mat. Take your right hand to the inside of the thigh. Look to the left leg as you press the right thigh away. Re-reach the arms up. Second side, left hand to the inside of the left thigh, right hand behind you. Look away as you press the left thigh closer to the ground. Re-extend the arms high towards the sky. Lay on down back to where you started with the arms overhead. Cactus the arms. Float the feet up. Keep them butterfly legs. Lower the feet down. Take this a couple more times. Heels come up. Heels lower. Heels come up, heels lower. This next time as the feet come up, hold on to the feet. Pull the heels in as you press the knees away. And again, maybe you shake the hips side to side. Just move the pelvis a bit in space. Hold on to that breath. Feel the whole back body connect to the mat. Extend the right leg long. Keep the left knee bent. Pull the heel towards you. So right hand onto left ankle or foot. Left hand to left inner thigh. Create opposition. The more you pull the ankle towards you, the shin towards you, the more you extend through that right straight leg. Bring your right knee now behind your left ankle for a figure four. Hover the foot. Hands wrap around the quad. Wrap around the hamstring, Pulling that leg in. Drive the left knee away from you. Maybe use the elbow. And now as we continue on, you'll keep the shape of your legs. Just simply open your arms out to a T, drop the right foot down, and let the knee fall to the left. Drive the knee to the ground, rotate onto your left side, and start to circle out your right arm. So every time your arm opens out to a T, you'll arrive back onto both shoulder blades. But as you reach it to the left, you'll move on to your left side body. Take maybe 3 circles and arrive back onto your back. Knees through center and over to the right for a twist. So now the left foot is on the ground and left knee points up towards the sky. Rock all your weight onto your right side. Keep your legs as they are. Come up to seated. Twist towards the left leg. You can hook onto the knee with the arm. You can place your elbow, bent elbow, or straight arm. But as you take the gaze behind you, can you lift out of that back hand just a bit more, using it more just as a support stabilizer, but not to support your full weight. Little kind of kickstand. Unwind yourself into pigeon. Left leg sweeps from the front to the back. Make sure you're nice and even through the pelvis. Take both arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Release your hands towards the sides of the body on those hips. Lie forward, forehead towards the mat. Remember, if arms by your sides is a little too intense, then just bring your hands out in front of you. We're not here for very much longer. So engage those inner thighs, draw the belly in, press the arms up towards the ceiling, hands to heart center, bend your back knee for double 90 or stag. Gaze forward, strong through your core. Begin to twist to the left. So think of it more of an open twist. We're folding over the right ankle, right shin. Reach the arms away from you as far away as you can. Melt your forehead towards the ground, even if it's not touching, but that action of weighted down. Guide it back up to neutral, hands to heart, gaze forward, reset in center. Then twist to your right, use your hands to get you a little bit deeper and then walk them away from you. So now we're folding over, think the right hip bone, right thigh. Breathe fully here, in and out. Rise on up, hands to heart center, lift that back leg, bring it out in front for butterfly, seated butterfly. Hold on to your big toes, rock your weight back. Hover the feet, maybe straighten the legs and straddle. Lift the heart, puff up the chest, and lower the legs down and fold right through center. Walk your arms in front of you, forehead to the ground. Of course, you can come onto forearms instead, or maybe palms. Come into the depth of your fold, but be mindful of the inner thighs. Can you spiral the inner thighs up towards the sky a little bit more? Or if you'd rather work more of a internally rotated position, that's fine too. Keep the legs wide, point the toes, hands behind you, palms down, lift the hips up and lower the hips down. Let's do that again. So a very wide reverse plank. One more time, hips up, hips down. Cross at your ankles, plant your hands. Tuck your toes under, come into a little pod shape, forehead to the knees. Then drop the knees down, think cow. Again, round the spine, lift the knees, round. Drop the knees, cow. Cat, round, heels down, head down. Knees down, cow. Do that one more time, little pod. And then lift yourself up. Reach your arms high, bend the elbows. So we're kneeling with the toes tucked under. Interlock your hands, squeeze the palms, roll the shoulders back. Booty to the heels as you point the toes, top of the head down, modified rabbit pose. Drop the belly in, hug the belly in. Booty to the heels, gaze up, keep your chest expansion grip, plant the hands to the mat in front of you, walk your feet forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, and fold. Rise up to stand, both arms reach up nice and high, hands to heart center, one-legged mountain, pull the right knee in. Heel to the booty, knee to the belly. Heel to the booty, knee to the belly. Heel to the booty, knee to the belly. Heel to the booty, bend your standing leg now, tap your toes down, take a seat on your right heel. Bring it back up to your one-legged mountain. Point your toes, take the heel to the booty, lower the top of the foot down, shin to the mat, take a seat. Now rise on up, knee into the belly. Send the foot behind you, same thing, top of the toes, tuck the toes, little twist as you drop the knee down. So think Shiva squat, then bring it back up. This time you point the toes, take a seat all the way down. Hands behind you, uncross your top leg, come through butterfly. Take your right leg over so you're facing the back of your mat. Step left foot back for a crescent lunge, arms overhead. Inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Hands melt, reach the arms forward, reach the arms high again. Bend the elbows, let them drop. Reach the arms, think warrior three, back to neutral, cactus, arms melt, reach forward, little flow. Bend, drop the arms, reach to stand, mountain pose. Hands to heart, left knee floats up. Heel to booty, foot back. Knee to belly, lift up. Heel to booty, float back. Knee to belly, lift up. Heel to booty, knee to belly. Heel to booty. Keep moving one more time, knee to belly. Heel to booty. Now bend your standing leg. Toes drop down, knee drops down, take a seat. Rise all the way back up. Point the toes, knee to belly, heel to booty. Keep your toes pointed, press down on the top of the foot as you take a seat on your shin and rise all the way back up. This time, flex your foot, knee behind your front knee. Twist as the shin comes towards the mat and we're balancing on the ball of the back foot. Return to where you started. Pull the knee forward. Take the foot behind you, point the toes. Now we're going to crisscross those knees. Take a seat all the way down. Take your hands behind you, open up to butterfly, so feet together. Take your back leg, your left leg over the right, step your right foot back, crescent lunge towards the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, let them melt, reach the arms forward and up. Elbows bend, melt the arms, reach it forward and up. Bend and drop and reach. Bend, drop. Step up, mountain pose. Inhale. Hands to heart. Exhale. Arms by your side. Sweep your arms high, one-legged mountain. Right knee pulls in. Heel to booty, hands to heart. Take your twisted seat with the pointed toes. Sweep your left leg behind you for double 90 and then press your hips up as you draw your arms down. back and up as you take a seat. Hips lift, arms circle, hips down. Again, hips lift, reach the arms as you take a seat. Pause here, hands behind you, lean back to get a nice stretch into that left hip flexor, left quadricep. You can lower both forearms to the ground. If you have it in you, you can go all the way onto your back. That's great too. But we will slowly start to unwind. Turn towards the back of your mat. Step your right foot forward. Standing split. Left leg goes high to the sky. If you'd like the quad stretch, right hand to left foot to draw the heel down as you press the knee up. Release your foot to the mat. Rise up to mountain pose. Hands to heart. Float the left knee up. Heel to the booty. Point the toes. Come into that twisted little sit. Shin down. Booty down. Fly the right leg from the front to the back for double 90. Press your hips up as you draw your arms back, and as you take a seat, circle your arms high. Arms down, hips up, hips down. Take that about 3-4 times, really lifting up through the pelvis. And the next time you're on your bottom, hands behind you, begin to lean back into your palms or your forearms, maybe all the way down onto your spine. Begin to slowly unwind as you come back up, shoulders over hips. Through your butterfly, left foot steps forward, right leg goes high to the sky for standing split. Bend the knee if you'd like. Grab a hold of the foot with the left hand for a quad stretch. Release the foot down, rise to stand mountain pose. Bend the elbows, circle them down, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, head towards the shins. Lift the heels up, drop the booty to the heels, forehead to the knees. Then open those knees nice and wide, bring your forearms down to the ground, balancing on the balls of the feet and the toes. You can stay or bring your fingertips to the mat, start to lift your spine, stack your shoulders. Maybe bring your hands in front of your knees or on top of your knees, balancing in this toe stand variation. Sit the booty down, lower onto your back body. Hands on your thighs, knees bent, press the thighs away and shake your hips side to side. Feel a nice length in the lower back. Straighten the legs out, open the arms out, palms up. Soften into your final pose, your Savasana. As you drop in and release control of the body and the breath, let yourself absorb and integrate everything that you experienced, all the movement, maybe new pathways, challenging moments, moments of freedom, moments of feel good. And when it's time, I will guide you out. So just be here and enjoy. Begin to awaken the body, wiggle out the fingers and the toes, circle the ankles and wrist. Hug your knees into your chest and either rock side to side or forward and back. Slowly bring yourself up to seated with the eyes closed. Hands come together at heart center. Rub the hands to create some heat and place your left hand on your heart, right hand on top of the left. Bow your chin towards your heart space and silently thank yourself for being on your mat, for taking some attention to the hips. I want to thank you all. Thank you for being here. If you have any future requests, comments, or anything, put them down below. Here are some more classes to check out that are really fun. And then if you haven't already, subscribe here. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.